Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So digging in now, number 8, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today. Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and make...
He's safe. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Take out.
Ready now, number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in, Stuart Lawson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Stuart.
A runner at first with no outs here. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Play ball. He's safe. Out. Out. He's out. Out.
Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. Second
Number
at bat
6.
now. He grounded out to start the home first.
Marte.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand
The
in.
first
He
baseman,
popped
number
out
5.
in his first trip.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. Arizona's on top, 4-2. Digging in to try it again. Number 8. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
ケンさん、改めてこんばんは。ロード2の時間ですね。まだ20のやつはやったことないですけどね。
Into the box, number 8. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
First
pitch of the at bat. Boy, not even
バ
close
ッター
with
は
that
まあ
one.
ね、
He's
これでや
behind
ってたか
0-1.
ら。
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
細かくなりましたね。
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out.
まあ、こっちはでも今んとこね、ダイヤモンドバックスで落ち着いてるんですけど、猫のイロンさん。たびたびこんばんは。
Striding in once again, number 8. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The third baseman, number 8.
でもスキル設定も、こないだからやっと分かったから、設定してますけどね。
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
それ最強ですね。
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been close if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Reyes makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
3割40本でピッチャー15勝以上。これまたすごい。飛び出しましたね。マーチス・オクトーバーもだいぶパワーアップしてますもんね。
So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
トスポジション。上がりましたね。チャレンジ。なかなかでもこのダイヤモンドバックスも借金から抜け出せないですね。
Tuesday night baseball here on the show
now,
from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Interleague baseball.
もう一つこうピッチャーが打たれるんですよね。
Zach Godley will be on the mound for the
先
series
発もこれ
opener.
7勝
Dan
10敗や
Plesac,
か
what do you
ら
got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting to look at a guy
負け越してる
that's
んですよ
really
ね。
dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under
借
3.00,
金バッ
and
ク
that's
ス。
some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more...
So striding forward now, number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Diamondback, the third baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm
最
excited
近で
to
も
watch
なん
David
か
Ball.
1番が多いで
He's
す
the
ね。
team leader in runs
一
batted
時
in
期4
coming
番
into
に行っ
this
てた
one.
んですけ
He
ど、
just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner is at
今ん
first
とこ
base
1
or
番が多い
he's
で
at
すね。
second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the
まあ
guys
な
in.
んと
He
かス
even
タ
told
メン
me,
入りは
when
し
I
て
get
ま
to
す
the
け
plate,
ど、
I'm in
ひ
scoring
どい
position.
時、ずっとベンチスタートでしたからね。たまにこう、ピンチヒッターで呼ばれたりとかね。まあ、なかなか毎回これ打つって難しいですからね。
Number 8.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
うわ
Good
際どい。
spot on the black for strike 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Godley leads off first with 1 away. Tried to bury 1 down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and
まあでもやっぱ追い込まれたらコンタクトスイングの方がいいですね。
That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands
まあ
to
長
that
打は打
spot
てんけ
and
ど
carve
確
the
実に
inside.
バットに
Oh,
当て
and
る
while
か
we
ら。
talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is
The center
very real.
fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take him out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
3-0. Here it is. Oh, and it
あー見
misses
逃
ball
してる。
4, and
押
that
し出
will
しです
force
か。
home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Into the box now, Clyde
Now
Vaughn.
batting.
He came through with an
Number
RBI
0.
single in his last at-bat.
見逃し三振かと思ったら押し出しでしたね。
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and Trumbull will take this one on over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
あら、逆転されてる。
Digging in, Austin wins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Austin wins.
Grounder down the line at
よっ
third.
しゃー、
He's
ダブル
got
プレイ
it.
いくか。
Kipnis.
あ
And
ー、
the
落ちてる。
runner will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
あれはセカンドの問題ですね。
Play ball.
Settling in now, number 8. He's 1 for
Leading
2 in the
for
ball
the
game.
Diamondbacks.
Things not looking very
The
good
third
so far
baseman,
in this one, but we're still
number
in the middle
8.
innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
おー、
And
抜
this
ける
is。going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Kemp. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up,
まあ
squared
確か
right
に
in the
20 も
back.
ね、
Hopefully it
他の
doesn't
モード
stiffen up. I
も
want to see
結
if
構
he
充
can get
実
through
してる
something
から
right、here.
まあ面白いっちゃ面白いですけどね。
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini moves over, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So a runner aboard at second here with
Now
1 away. And
center
next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the
ダイ
double play
ヤモンド
possibility
パ
here that
ッキ
could
ン
get them
な
out
ん
of
だ
the
いだっ
inning.
て。
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting.
Now to the
The
plate,
left fielder,
David Peralta. 0 for 1
David
with a run batted in thus far.
Peralta.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And
Ah,
a big rip at the
三振。
curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The batter.
Stepping in,
Number
Clyde
0.
Vaughn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And now this is bobbled in left. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He looked a little bit out of breath
やばい
right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for
ま
a
さか
single.
ポロリしてるとは。
So
ポロリ
striding
して
in,
たら
Jason
ホーム行っとってもよか
Kipnis.
った
He'll
です
look to
ね。
bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the
ま
outfield.
さかのポロリ。
Kipnis.
He's set. The 0-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left.
Your attention, please.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Number
Leading
8,
up
2
for
for
the
3 with a
Diamondbacks,
double on his line
the
so
third
far.
baseman.
This one doesn't
Number
look
8.
good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get
あ、
something
真ん
going.
中に
And the
プレイ
last
ボ
thing
ー
you
ルって
want
書
to
いて
do
ま
is
したよ
fall
ね。
behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp.
Right
a hit in 2 tries
18.
so far.
Tony.
2 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. On a rope to the second baseman. On to first, a double play.
Double play.
Play ball. Out. He's out. 3. You're out. Out. 3. Out. 3. That's ball 4. He's out.
Up next for Arizona, number 8. So
now
far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Joseph, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
なんか今加藤さんって聞こえたんですよね。
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
This is foul right side. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Two and two.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A bullet to first base. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. Baltimore's out in front.
ダブルダイビングでしたね、今の。負けましたね、これは。
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Hunter Harvey gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Zach Godley permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight.
これはでもこの名前になってるんすな。よっしゃさー、この辺で終わりますか。はーい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、では、お疲れ様です。